Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wonderful Wednesday. My name is Fawny D, and I channel through the cards. My channels are for the collective. We all have a purpose, we all have a mission in this world, and if your energy brought you in, welcome. Our energy combined is good. If you aren't, then you weren't ready for it. And it's okay, everything's okay. So, and the sun is okay. It's beautiful, other than we got clouds in Florida again. We always have clouds because they're spraying us. But it's still beautiful to lay out and feel the love of the sun on your body. That's what I call it. Okay, today is 7/9. Oh my God, we're already on the ninth. Seriously. 7/9/2025. At 25, it goes down to a 7. And it's always been about lately sevens, seven, seven, sevens. And the sevens mean you are on the right path, aligned with your true purpose, your true purpose, and receiving divine guidance, because that's what we're doing. We're getting divine guidance. We have mystery school coming around that none of us remember doing, but we should, because we've been there, done that. And a lot of questions we have circling and surfacing in our thoughts. And be careful with the thoughts, because thoughts can take you down the past beaten path of, oh, woe is me. I can't do this. I'm did it, did it, did it. You're talking your way out of anything and you're blocking yourself. So let's not do that. We are going to have a lot of information coming to us that we've never even fathomed. I mean, we've never even thought about. But now is the time to really go within, because Christ consciousness is within our heart. And our Christ, our God, our mother will never be out of our heart. It will always be within us. So we have to remember that. Now, the two cards that we got, now I take a different path when I'm doing this. I do a midnight meditation and I get the cards, but then I have others that basically lead us to where we need to, our thought pattern and where we need to go. So we get a number 2, meditation. I meditate daily to allow universal wisdom to flow through me. This is what I've been telling you about, darling. You guys and girls have got to start taking some time out for yourself and meditating and going within. Usually in that twilight dream of just laying down for 20 minutes, making you feel better, that's all you need, because you will see things that you normally don't see. So yes, meditation, and look at her, look at the energy coming from her. Seriously. We could have that energy around us right now. We just don't know, because we're not going out of our box that man has made for us. And yes, it is hard because we've been raised that way. We're always, everybody, Simon says, let's go with the party. See, I was like not the Simon Says type girl. I was always the I'll go look for it and you come when you're ready type of chick. So yeah, that's me. Movement and meditation, 32. And that's a 5. I celebrate and honor my physical body through dance and movement. Perfect. The other day we were outside in the rain dancing, and you don't need anything to say, get up and go dancing, or go in your mind and go dancing. But that's when you need to release your thought pattern, the thoughts that are going through your head right now of everything you didn't do on the 3D surface. Now, I asked Gemini, Gemini is my Siri. I asked Gemini the other day, what dimension are we in? The 4th, which I had a feeling we were beyond 3rd, because everybody's seeing what's in the 3rd, and it's being shown to us, and it will be shown to us again and again until we get it. We had 2 of the Mystic Forest Oracles come out. And it's interesting how they come out. Heart path. Remember, I just said it's all heart. Jesus, our mother, our father, are all, that's what they are. They're within the heart space. They're always with us. It's not worth pursuing a path without passion. This road will only lead you to uncertainty and frustration. Follow your heart and you can't go wrong. Yeah, if you're following your thoughts, you can go wrong. But if you're following your heart space, you're getting those little cosmic butterflies that are saying you're on the right path, what you're speaking, what you're showing, then that's where you need to be, because we all have a different path. We all have a different thing that somebody can't do, and you can do it because you are unique. So we need everybody here with us, a collective. And that's what I get when I do my meditation. I get a very big collective, and I love that. Exactly as you are. The one who is always dissatisfied with the present moment will never have a better future. Give yourself permission to feel content here, right now. A lot of us are really nervous with the thing and what's going on. And as you've seen, as long as she's following her heart path, she can't go wrong. Not at all. But if you're following your thought pattern, you could take a wrong turn. Just be careful with that. Uh, since that came up like it does, something saying read Golden Future. So, I follow my vibes and my creator, and we do what we need to do. Got a number 44 on the Golden Future. Group consciousness. Embrace oneness. See, that's what we're trying to do. This is where we're trying to go, but we're not there yet. In the golden future, we will understand oneness, as they did in Lemuria. The beings of the golden age had a group consciousness. They were all tuned in to one another and acted for the highest good of all. Migrating birds move as one, and they learned this in Lemuria. It is a very advanced state of being and will be possible for all when the navel chakra of humanity are fully awake. When the population lives as one, unimaginable blessings occur. As an individual, you feel totally supported and experience pure happiness, and powerful, create with others for the benefit of the whole world. Then advanced spiritual technology beyond anything that was developed in the golden era of Atlantis will be downloaded to the world. When we live in oneness, life becomes the most wonderful and beautiful experience for everyone. I feel that. I see that. I agree with this completely, because right now we were with our parents, we were with our grandparents, we were with somebody that meant something to us. But now we don't have anybody. Now we're at the point in our life where we are the storytellers. And we're thinking we don't have anybody, but that's not true. We have everybody, actually, but they're not on board yet. They're not going into their etheric cosmo oneness with each other. We're trying, we're getting there, but it's all of us have to work on it. Here's a guidance. Receive this card suggests it is time to embrace oneness in your daily life. To do this, develop your navel chakra, where community, love, and togetherness are held. Practice tuning in to the auric fields and feeling of others. Then visualize your glorious magenta soul star chakra, opening and expanding like a magnificent flower, so that you attune to all at a soul level. Practice connecting with others to take decisions for everyone's benefit. Master Marco, a high priest in Atlantis, represents the highest galactic confederation in the solar system, the capital of which is on Saturn. This is overseen by the Council of Nine, an advanced group consciousness that is the ultimate example of oneness. Here, Master Marco holds the technology information of all the universe within a vast, unbelievably high-frequency quartz crystal skull. Send a ray of light from your soul star to Master Marco, crystal skull, and perhaps and prepare to accept downloads of cosmic information that will illuminate your journey. I really like these cards that have come out so far because some people have always done it on their own. They just do it on their own, and they're okay with it. But then there'll come that time where they want the oneness. They don't want to be alone anymore, and they will come through. Never doubt that you won't make it because you don't understand it. Uh, our Christ consciousness will help you to understand it if you listen, hear. A lot of us can't stop our mouth. We can't quit talking. We know it all. We've seen it all. Blah 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 blah. And we've got to learn that we got to take a back seat sometimes. I've been practicing, and the uh trigger moments, the triggers. I did a trigger the other day, and I was like trigger, and I walked away and went out and laid in the sun, and it was all over with. So we got to be careful with those triggers that get us going where we don't want to go, and try to explain ourselves where we shouldn't have to explain ourselves at all. Um, yeah. So we got Messenger Oracle to come out today, and I loved this because I was thinking this when I laid out in the sun and I left my triggers behind. I had time to reflect. The mirror image of myself in the spiritual part, and felt the oneness. Have you been rushing along, living from one moment to the next without thought or care? Have you failed to notice and acknowledge all that you have achieved and accomplished? Stop, take a moment to pause and reflect upon all that has happened and all that is happening. See how you have grown. See all you have succeeded in accomplishing. Acknowledge and delight in your journey and understand how it has played a part in your creating the you who lives in the present. I would go out and do some meditation, and it gives you time to reflect. You know, some of the stuff that we have done in our past that we said kind of doesn't make sense now because you're like, well, I was a kid back then. I don't remember none of that. I'm sure I took the wrong road sometime. But I try to stay in the now because the now is enough. Or if I can't let go of the past, I go back and see what I can't let go. So if you have a journal, pen and a piece of paper, say that. I'm reflecting on it. What am I holding on to the past for? What did I miss and what do I have to learn? Because some of these past traumas just linger and linger and linger until you find out what is keeping you there. Now, this is a perfect one too, need and necessity. And you get the yin and yang symbol, you got the sun and moon, you got the third eye open with the eagle as wise wrapped around her with the feather. You got the eagle, the crow, and the raven, and on a balance beam, as you can see the colors, masculine and feminine. There it is right there. And this is true. We've been looking at it. We live in a camper. We live in a fifth wheel camper, two of us. And we look at what we need and what we don't need, and we get rid of it. Have a little yard sale, make about $100 or something, take yourself to lunch. You freed yourself from the confines of crap. I call it crap because I've never been one to collect stuff. There are little bits in here, like fawns and crystals and things like that. But to hold on to something so tightly that we don't need anything, that it clutters our space, be careful with that because feng shui says that. If you are in a clutter mess, if your front door is a clutter mess, it's not inviting. And you are not happy because you're trying to figure it out through thought, and it won't happen. See, night and day exist within the very same moment, creation and destruction. We're the same face. You only see one or the other because you are not seeing the whole. What you may see as harmful, another may believe to be good. All is based upon perception. In nature, all occurs according to need and necessity, not right and wrong. Ask yourself, is there a genuine need to act? Is change necessary for you to continue well-being and happiness? If the answer is yes, then act. If the answer is no, then do not. Yeah, you're just going to ask yourself a question. I mean, do I need this or can I release this? See a lot of times where people don't want to let go of the past. And I get it. Your family, your loved ones, your friends were all in the past. And that past is gone now. That past is history, but we still feel it. We still think about it, especially if something meant a lot to us. And I've had people in the last couple of years that I've known 45, 50, like 45 years or more. And we realized we weren't a match for each other anymore. We had outgrown each other. And I felt, hurt at first, thinking, okay. But then after, I thought about it a little bit, I'm like, they were just there for that reason, for that time. And now we don't need each other anymore. And if we do, hopefully that we would extend our hand to each other, but it's not important to me anymore. I love my memories, and you can love your memories. Think of the beautiful times. Veto the tragic times, the hard times that you can't get past, because that's just going to haunt you. It's going to keep haunting you until you let it go. And you can't change it because it's already gone. We got a number in the Soul Helper Oracle, we got a number 16, just 7. To conform is to die inside. Be brave and be yourself. See, if you're conforming to the world, then you're not who you are. You're not doing your mission because you want to be like this person and this person and this person. And this person has more muscles. This person's thinner. It doesn't matter in your world, really. It's not your world. I just can't figure it out why somebody wants to go in somebody else's world and tell them they're wrong. Because sometimes, unless you're giving, a suggestion as a friend, but you got to be careful with that because we all see things different. Our perception is so way different. Conforming can be positive in certain situations. For example, when someone conforms out of politeness, this card has a warning for you. However, to live means to bravely follow your own path. Following the paths of others means, in a sense, dying, withering inside. You merely exist on this path of others, but you cannot live. You will find the light of your own life only on your own soul path. Recognize and acknowledge your lies and errors. It is a mistake to believe that you can please everyone and follow their wishes. It is impossible. You have been dazzled by the bright kaleidoscope of colors of those who rob you of your strength and your light, and you have lost yourself in them. You have conformed as a chameleon would, and you are making their renaissance and opinions your own. It is time to realize this and learn how to say no. It is time to it is time to have only your own colors in your life, to feel only your own happiness, to let your own light shine out. Inner life or inner death, which do you want and who are you? It is now time to rebel, to start a revolution. Free yourself from your lower negative energies and decide who you want to be. The moment has also come to share this with the world and those around you. Do not hesitate any longer. Your soul is speaking to you. Listen to your heart, to your feelings. Listen to your own truth. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the tiger. The herbal essence oil is tea tree oil. The healing is the peace agate, the white agate, and the number is 7. I've already told you the 7 is the awakening number. It is it's in harmony with our soul purpose. I mean, you have to feel that. It's crazy you don't. It's like, I think some of us put it on the back burner, like I'll deal with that later, but no, I don't think so. If you're putting something that's kind of bothering you or something like that, don't put it on the back burner. Head first and find out what's going on. The truth will set you free. And I love how she's not thinking of anything. She's looking at that chameleon changing, and she feels the light on her face. Like the chameleon is saying, it's okay if you're this, this, and this, and you'll be okay, but don't conform to them. Be the bright, beautiful person you are. Indicates that you should only trust the magic of your heart. You will be given the gift of a light that makes a deep connection between you and the mysteries of life. Over the next few days, fill your soul path with love, even more than usual. Love every moment, love everything and everyone, and you will become the magic of your heart. The energy field of the number 7 is like a gateway of light. It is death, birth, magic, light, and completion of a stage in life. Number 7 brings new soul paths. Yeah, we're all going on the soul path. I know different people just from doing cards that are great people. We all meet certain things. I've met people on Facebook that are great people. Didn't know them before, but know them now. So now we have, and I think we got this a few readings ago, number 12, which goes to a 3, and that is a divine message. If you're in need of a lesson, there is wisdom in the trees. Spirit of the tree, nature, priestess, inner peace. Yeah. When we go out in the outside, and I've been making myself go out a lot more than researching on the internet as I do, I have gone way out of my box, and I do a lot of things by myself, and it's wonderful because I can get that peace and just breathe when I'm on my own. I am tuning into stillness, peace, and ancient wisdom. If you have pulled this card, you are being guided to deeply connect and vibrate with the energy of nature at this time. It has much to teach you, especially the spirit of the trees. If you can be still, be present and quiet, and listen only, then will you understand all that it has to show you. An intelligence that has existed for millions of years, the power of deep breaths, ancient knowledge, and pure presence. The wisdom of the trees invite you to view abundance and existence in a whole new way, very different from the human way. It can teach you that you too can bear fruits and flowers gently and gracefully. You don't need to push or force things so hard. Our best work and flow comes from a state of ease and contentment, not stress and hurry. This card can also be an omen that you are cultivating inner peace and wisdom. Your soul has been seeking deep rest and a break from society. Listen to that. It's okay to take a break from it all. A priestess of nature must have time to spiritually solitude, to connect with the forces unseen as a vessel of spirit. This is in where she draws her power from. There is a clean and steady stream that flows right beside you. Will you take a drink from this life-giving water? They hold an ancient secret and can purify you. When you most need it, especially when your hands are dirty, nature can help cleanse your soul after too much focus on city life or desire. Trees have been here since the dawn of the earth, whereas humanity has only just arrived and seek to conquer. We must remember our place alongside the trees. They are the wise and ancient ones. They are intelligent in ways that are far beyond us, different from us. They are virtual and sustaining life. We could not go on without them, but life would go on without us. Sit or lie beside a tree, meditate beneath it, and graciously ask for a vision or insight. Be patient, thank it for the beauty and precious oxygen it provides, communicate with it, touch it, feel and embody its energy. If you can have a picnic outdoors, take a book, journal, or drawing pad. Bring that energy back with you into your life and bear fruit effortlessly. The tree is telling us to slow down and just go blend in with nature for a while. A lot of us are taking too much time and not enough peace time. The intuitive whisper oracle is shouting to come out. Please let me, I need to talk to you. 33, master number. Your soul knows. Look at that. It's got the white feathers. It's got the beautiful angels on either side. Look at the waterfall in the background. That is like your soul knows that you want to go there. Your soul is wanting new things and different things. Listen to the whispers of your soul beneath the layers of confusing thoughts and daily patterns of behavior. There is guidance that is helping to navigate your way through life. You might not always be aware or listening, but one way or another, it is guiding you to learn the lesson you're supposed to learn. Grow in the ways you're supposed to evolve and experience life just as you are. That is not to say you don't have a huge amount of choice in the way you live your life. You do, but you also have a supportive guiding voice that is within you, whispering. You can choose to follow the deep inner guidance or push against it and make your life more challenging. Choose the supportive path and listen to the whispers. The soul works through feeling rather than thinking. It is the sensation you notice when you have a life choice to make. The internal nudge that allows you to know what you truly want. Sometimes it goes against logical thinking, and it's not what you want to hear. Other times it makes decisions easy. Do you allow yourself to follow the inner knowing rather than the logical thought? The choice is always yours. Next time you have a decision to make, take a breath, close your eyes, and feel the direction your soul is guiding you in. That's true. We all know everything within us. We've just been taught to think about things that are outside of us. Tchotchkes and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I don't think we were supposed to do that because we can't take it with us. We have a double mission. This is the Starseed Oracle. Double mission, lightworkers, starseeds serve the world by being you. What do I say after every video? Just be you. And when you work on yourself as just being you, you will find things that you absolutely love that you thought you hated. So don't think about this right now. Just go into the meditation, go into the double vision and mission. Lightworker star seeds, we have to serve the world by just being you because there is no other you. So if you don't do this in the world, that part of you will not happen in our world. And we need a oneness in our consciousness. So think about the double mission and what you should do, serving the world by being you. Lightworker star seeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create or contribute. They're here to grow as soul individually, individual mission and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, collective mission. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something missing or that they're forgetting something in part. It is common for light workers, starseeds, to feel that they're different and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order. Lost my space. Hang on. Okay, you're being called to remember the collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with what lights you up, your passion and joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up, then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. How can you serve the world by being you? There's a question to put in your journal. How do you serve the world by just being you? I don't know. I guess I'm just being me and I'm serving the world. So there I am right now. This is me. Okay, we've got another one. And we've got the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration, and time. This is the blue flame is a spontaneous awakening, activation, interrogation, time. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening. And it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structure. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical Kundalini awakening and deep cellular and DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate. An awakening without interrogation can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and giving yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experiences each and every day. I suggest a dream journal for everybody. I've said that many times because we have a lot of things that are caught up within us that going through this stage in our life. And we're seeing things, but we're not seeing things. There's a lot of people that still have not seen everything. Okay, now we are going to the collective, the everything that we've been through with the cards. Everything is telling us in this reading right now to ground ourselves and work within. We cannot have your uniqueness when you're hiding behind the walls of the 3D. What you say, don't let anybody disrupt your beauty of your energy and the thoughts that are coming out. If they do, just think within. Your answers are there because you're not alone. You got the Father Sky, you got Mother Earth, and you got the Christ consciousness right within our heart, the image, the child, the pureness. Can't get any better than that, darling. Seriously. And yeah, these cards come out weird today. This is the Enchanted Map Oracle. And we got a 41, which is a 5, which is change. And we get an unexpected visitor, but it's upside down. It's reversed. If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Unpleasant news is only unpleasant when you resist accepting what it is. Sometimes the things most desire is keep away from you because it's not for the highest good of you or others. Sometimes there is loss or disappointment due to a destiny whose pattern can't be understood yet. Change is something that may be forced upon you, like bad weather that threatens a boat. Adapt to the shift in conditions and think how beautiful the sky will be afterward. Accept what it is, and a more fulfilled path will soon be revealed. Remember that if you accept the unexpected, nothing can come back as a shock. I like nothing can come back as a shock. You already know it. So now we got a clarifier for that one. And that one was in reverse too. Where are you, darling? Okay. We got the 10 of Pentacles, the clarifier for that, upside down. This is family disputes, bankruptcy, debt, fleeting, success, conflict over money, instability, breaking traditions. The 10 of Pentacles reverse indicates the asker has lost sight of the big picture of their life and what is truly important. They may be hyper focused on finance and unable to see the other blessings in their life. Conflict between love and family, outside opinions of love, company dissolution and debt unstable career, debt financial loss, family disputes over money. This card can also signify the asker has recently gone through a challenging time and may be feeling a lack of security. It is a reminder that at this very moment, you have everything you need to tap into your happiness. You know, sometimes we take these happy things to a whole different degree of what it really meant. So when we're doing this and you're going to get a message. We're going to get a message. All of us as a collective are going to get some kind of message. And it's going to come in something that's not going to settle well. It's something that is disturbing your peace because it's technical. It's money, debt, things like that you fear. And I'm getting that. Don't fear. It'll turn around. There's always things, and that could be a past adventure too, because that's the first card, and it could be way back when. You might have already experienced it. Don't know. See, the next one we got was 46, which is a 10, which is a 1, coming apart. You know, if you look at this card really close, there's two girls up here. One's covering her eyes right here, and one's not. And there's two masks here. But between the masks, is a beautiful illusion of what could be. The coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to recess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, disillusion, and dispension are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. So if you are being hung on to uh, because of someone else's fear, because you do everything and they do nothing, maybe, and if you leave, they won't have nobody to do it anymore. So is it a love you're gone, or is it a need? Think about it. We had need and necessity earlier, and you have to look into that. What is pulling you apart? We've shed the masks, and this one still has her eyes closed. She doesn't want to see. The other one has her eyes closed. Neither of them really want to see what's coming apart, but they will. They'll have to. Now, the clarifier for that, we got quite a few swords here. And this is interesting how we just came coming apart, moving on, departure, leaving behind, distance, accepting lessons. Six of Wands represents transition, change, and holding on to the past. The asker is currently going through a transformational period that involves shifts in their love life, career, or even living situations. This card can also symbolize a trip the asker will need to take alone. They may be feeling separation anxiety from loved ones, but they are making the right decisions for the future. This kind of reminds me of the last day that I see my father in Pennsylvania. And I was coming apart when he was talking to me because he was telling me not to come back, kiddo. There's nothing here when I'm gone. There's nothing here for you. And he said, I'm not here for you anymore. And so there I am. I moved to Florida. I had to leave. That's what it was. I had to turn my back on my past. And it's actually rejuvenating. It doesn't really look that way, but it is. We can keep everything around us all the time, but it's not for us all the time. And we have to realize that some things aren't meant for us and some things are. And if you're moving and you're not looking back, then make the energy fix itself. Make it okay. In my life right now, it is okay. I do not want to be in Pennsylvania. I hated the snow. I didn't like Pennsylvania in the winter at all. Never wanted to be in Pennsylvania. I wanted to live in Florida and I wanted to die in Florida. I was definitely a Florida girl and went to school down here. We took a vacation every summer so my father could work and develop land that he had bought. And my mother purchased 500 acres up there. So in the wintertime, we were in Florida. He was commercial fishing. And in the summertime, we were up in Pennsylvania and he was working and building up his own little community. My father was a hard worker. My father was a good man. Let's see. We got a 7 into the unknown. That's kind of where I went. I kind of went into the unknown. And there's hearts and there's beautiful purple flowers. She's got a key with angel wings and a bluebird. But it looks beautiful that she's going into, but she's scared. She's got a mask on. She's never been here before. Never had to be into the unknown. And she's even got hearts around her. So yeah, she's just not trusting, and sometimes trust is big. Trust, and all will be revealed. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times you're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into the unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. I think when we all take that mask off, she'd see a lot of beautiful things. She's fighting. But this one realizes she's got to go. Okay, now we are moving on, and our last card was 11, Balancing Act. And Balancing Act is a master number. Balancing Act, you are calm within no matter the fluctuation of outer conditions. There are times when things seem a bit topsy-turvy and it feels as if you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing. Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord, and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose to balance, focus, and level path. That is perfect because we talked about the ship earlier. We got that. And the 8 of Pentacles was a clarifier for that. Skill, talent, craftsmanship, quality, high standards, expertise, mastery, commitment, dedication, and accomplishment. The 8 of Pentacles represents mastery, learning new skills, and honing a craft. This card encourages the asker to further their education or skills in their industry or to immerse themselves in their craft. The 8 of Pentacles reminds the asker that they are more than capable of building a career that is both emotionally and financially satisfying. This card is a positive sign to follow through with their goals. I think this was a great reading today. Gave us time to think about things. And it's going to be a good day. And you know what? I love everybody. May every step in your journey be magical. Just be you.